Hey, I'm Chris Ralph, the professional prospector, and I'm out here in Nevada to do me a little bit of early morning metal detecting. It's June and the weather has turned hot, and because of the coronavirus and all that, I've been kind of putting off doing stuff, or at least I've been slowed down. And so I've come out to a spot that I've found gold at before, and I've come out a little bit early in the morning because I want to get my detecting mostly done before it gets really hot. I expect it'll be upwards of 100 here today. So I'm hiking in to this little spot. The access is not that great. I drove as close as I could with my truck, and then I'm hiking in to this spot. Like I say, the last time I was here, I got 3 nuggets, and that's why I'm taking you along with me so that you can see too. Like I say, I'm in a remote part of Nevada, northern Nevada, and gonna come across some old diggings here pretty quick, and that's gonna make the difference for me. Well, I'm here at the canyon where the diggings are. It's just one little canyon in the middle of a set of hills where somebody did some digging in the past. And to stand right here, I mean, I know that there's gold here, but it's hard to even see the diggings. So I'm going to turn the camera around and give you guys a good look at it. Doesn't really look like much, does it? It's just another little canyon in the middle of the desert. But as you walk up this canyon, well, I've been up here and I've seen that there's diggings along the bottom of the canyon, and probably was done by backhoe in the 50s or the 60s, and they picked up the material and set it aside, and some of the material has gold in it. So I'm going to go back up here and give it a thorough going over. When I was here before, I had a different metal detector, and honestly the one I have today, which is the SDC 2300 by Minelab, is better suited for this area and the fine gold and small nuggets that are here. So I'm going to take it up and get started, and I will pull you guys in for any nuggets that I find, any good targets that I find, and you'll be able to share along with me when I find some gold here, because I'm pretty confident that I will. So I'm gonna turn the camera off and get started detecting. Okay, so I've got my first target, and I wanted to bring you in and show you so you could take a look. It's a pretty faint target, so let me take a look now and see, and I'll bring you in so you can hear the target. Okay, hear that? And one of the things about good targets is that they're repeatable. So listen in. Every time I go over the same spot, you get the same noise. And that's an important lesson for prospectors that are out with metal detectors. Yeah, you could go over a big, noisy, loud nugget and it could scream at you, but most nuggets are on the small side, and they're going to give you weak signals that you're going to have to listen to, like this. Okay, so now you've heard this weak target, I'm going to set up the camera and you can watch me dig it out. Okay, so you can hear that weak signal. I'm going to take a little more off the top, see if we can get a better signal out of it. That's a really weak signal, and it's already out of the hole quickly. So, okay. Okay, I think we've got it in the scoop. Boy, that's a weak one. Okay, it's in the scoop. In the scoop. In my hand. In the scoop. Boy, really, really faint. In the scoop. Sounds like it's in my hand. In the scoop. Okay. I have to take my glove off for this one to find it. Well, it's a little piece of gold. I don't know if you can see that in the scoop, but there's a little gold nugget. It's amazing how small a pieces the SDC can find, and yet it's powerful to find deeper down pieces as well. Okay, so here's a better sounding target. Listen to this. That's not so faint. That's pretty clear. That's a good sounding target. I'm sure you can hear that. So let me dig that out and you can take a look along with me. I think this will be a nice little piece of gold. This is a very trash-free area. Well, it's not 100% trash-free, but there's not much trash here, and so you find something like that, it's going to be a decent little nugget. Probably. It could be trash. You know, you can find a stray bullet anywhere. All right, let's watch and you can take a look as I dig it out. Okay, here we are. So I'm gonna dig right here where it seems to be. Still in the ground. The deeper you have to dig, the more chances that it's a bigger piece of gold. Okay, it's in the scoop now. No losing this piece. Okay, in my hand. Oh, that sounds nice. I think I've seen it. In my hand. In my hand. Oh yeah, it's a nice nugget. We got gold! All right. Like I said, a nice sound like that in a place like this with very little trash, that usually means gold. Here, let me show it to you. You won't have any problem seeing this thing. There's a nice nugget. Definitely worth having, and I still got lots of detecting to do here. So I'm gonna shut the camera off and get to finding some more nuggets. Okay, so I just put away the camera because I've been detecting for a little bit and haven't found any more targets, and I thought, oh, I'll put the camera away and carry it on my back, and that'll be a lot easier. And then of course, like 30 seconds later, that's a little bit better sounding target. And so I'm gonna dig it out. I'm gonna turn the camera off this time and dig it out, and I'll show it to you at the end. It's probably a piece of gold. And believe it or not, that good sounding target was really nothing more than just a really nasty, large hot rock. So even the SDC is not totally immune to hot rocks. It ignores a lot of them. So let me continue on, see if I can find some more gold. Okay? So this is the gold I ended up with, the 2 nuggets you saw me dig on the video. And they weigh just about 3/10 of a gram. You know, it got really hot that day and I didn't last as long as I might have otherwise. I'll probably come back up there someday in the not too distant future and give it another try. There's more ground that I could have covered. But still, I was happy to find 2 nuggets. And you know, when you're out with your metal detector, some days you hit a home run and other days you just get a single. And this wasn't a strikeout. This was a single. I did get, you know, 1/3 of a gram, which is an indicator that there could be more here. And it's certainly an area that I'll be exploring further. So thanks for watching this video. And if you want to become a better prospector and learn to find more gold, well, I've written a book about that, and I'm going to tell you a little bit more about my book right now. So let me tell you a little bit more about my book. It's called Fistful of Gold, and I wrote it because I want you to be able to go out and find for yourself fistful of gold. And you can see that it's an encyclopedia with all kinds of information, pictures, and that sort of thing. It's not in color, but color would have cost me a lot more to have printed, and so the book would have cost a lot more. It's for sale on Amazon, and you can pick it up. I'll put a link in the description below. I also serve as the editor for a prospecting magazine. It's ICMJ's Prospecting and Mining Journal. And honestly, you should check that out. We got stories and information, legal stuff, everything you know to increase your skills as a prospector. I write articles in this every month, and a lot of other very experienced prospectors contribute to the magazine as well. So check the magazine out. Also, I have a website, and the website is at NevadaOutbackGems.com. I'll put a link for it in the description below, but there's gobs of information there that you will find useful in your prospecting efforts. Finally, I want to say that I really appreciate your comments and thoughts, and even positive criticism. Don't come on there and just toss out insults, because I'll just delete your comments. But if you've got helpful things to say and questions to ask, do write and put those in the comments, because I answer my comments to people, and you'll hear from me in responding to you. So if you've enjoyed this video and you like what you see and you're interested in finding out more, well then sign up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so they'll let you know when I post new videos. And like it and share it if again you see stuff that you really are excited about. And I'll be coming out with lots more new videos, and so we'll see you again real soon.